So, welcome back. Saturday night, same week as previous trip. Um, I'm here with my son, who is having his birthday tomorrow, so this is kind of a tradition that we go camping. So, right now, I'm preparing some hot dogs, and he's down by the beach, and he claims that he will actually go into the sea. I can see him far away. Maybe he will, I guess. And he will sleep in my Durston with the Stargaze. That will be first time using the Stargaze. So the weather forecast is just sunny. Not too windy, no rain expected, no clouds. It's 24 degrees and it's 7:45, so it's a lovely evening. And I have actually a new tent. It's the Nature Hike Massive. Yep, got it on a very good price from Amazon. And it was very easy to pitch. And I think this will be a good tent for all year. Since you have the awning and you are able to use the stove, and you can use the stove even if it's quite warm, since you can open up like this. So it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, so when he gets back, we'll have sausages, and then later on we'll cook some steaks. Yep, that's what we do. So this is just a treat. So this is last weekend in Sweden on my vacation. So on Thursday, I think I told you on previous trip, we'll be driving down to Amsterdam, or Hamsterdam as they said in The Wire some 25 years ago. So my wife is attending a workshop in art painting. I don't think he will be cold tonight. We got the rainfly if it's necessary, but I don't think so. And we also, if it will be too cold, there is room for two in my Nature Hike tent. So, as I said, first time using this tent, or pitching this tent, and I'm actually using my poles, my Durston poles, and they are, yeah, I would say they are reasonable height. I've got the some telescope poles as well that you could use, but I think this is an okay height, at least for a chair in this height. So there he is, my son. Can you see him? He should be there.
cold.
Hmm? So, back again. I actually went down to the beach, jumped into the water. I didn't die. It was kind of cold, as always, you know that, but it was nice. And I think you could maybe see there is sunset going on. This place is wonderful. There is absolutely no wind. And we got the sunset again and again and again. And we have the 2 tents. Yeah. It's not so much to complain about. Life is good. There's actually quite a lot of people having tents down at the beach. Probably 5 or 6, maybe even more. But they're not bothering us. We're at the same spot, so we're good. So we actually have 2 speakers to make some noise tonight. So we've connected 2 Bose, whatever they're called, in stereo mode. So we're enjoying North Mississippi All Stars for the moment. So it's 20 to 9, and my guess is that maybe in an hour start the stakes. And also I think I'm gonna do my first burn on my new Pomoli stove that I bought together with the tent. Nature Hike, massive. Not that it's needed because of the temperature, but at some point you need to do the first burn, and this is my last weekend on vacation, so it would be nice to have that done before next trip. We'll see, most likely. So this is first burn in the Pomoli Traveler 3 in the Nature Hike Massif tent. So far so good. It seems like a good combo with this little titanium stove together with this much smaller tent than the Pomoli Dome 6, which I had 2 trips ago. So it's starting to change color into the nice blue, gold, orange, yellow. Yeah, looks good. So in a few we're gonna prepare the steaks, and I think we're gonna actually cook them on the stove. And having this open space that you have in this tent is kind of the whole idea with actually being able to use the stove even at summertime, since we got this airflow coming through. So yeah, it looks good. I think it's time to... Oh, this is hot. It is hot. Right now I'm running with full open at the front, and also the flute is fully open, so maximum oxygen. And I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's starting to get that nice burnt color. Yeah, very satisfied so far. This is nice. my son, he was sitting by the stove for a while, and he said he had to cool down, so he went off down to the beach. And again, he's gonna sleep in the Stargaze version of the Durstone, and I'm gonna stay in this one. So kind of luxury having two tents. So I'm about to prepare the steaks with some salt and pepper, and yeah, gonna cook them on the stove. That's for sure. So we need some salt. And we want some pepper, of course. Quite a lot. Yeah. Turn them around. And all salt and pepper. So, good morning. It's 9:30. I've been up since 7:30, had a cup of coffee, and it's kind of a weird weather. There's a mist, and the sun is starting to burn everything away, but if I turn the camera around, maybe it will pick up. Probably not that you could see the mist is moving, but it's getting really hot and there is absolutely no wind. My son went down to the beach to have a, well, maybe not a swim, but at least to, well, I can see him walking back now in the mist. So I will go down, have a jump into the sea soon, because it feels it's kind of necessary. So in a while we will have egg and bacon. That's a tradition when we're out camping.
Jag såg ingenting förutom våldsknapp. Det var helt vitt. Där tar vi.
Yeah, so I actually did go into the sea, and it was not horrendous cold, it was refreshing. maybe 17 degrees, but it's probably 20, close to 25, or maybe not, 23. There is absolutely no wind, so it was nice, and the mist was just incredible. I'm gotta say the tent did an excellent job, and the small Pomoly traveler stove was perfect as well. So the combination of those two were really great. It was so nice. We could both sit. We had everything open. The awning was up. The stove was on one side, and it was a nice warm, but still so much airflow. So it wasn't killing us. It wasn't a sauna. It was just comfort heat. And we were pretty late. I think it was after 1:30 when we went to bed. So it was good. Very happy. So second time in the sea today, and there might be one more before we leave. It's a glorious day. There is a small, not a breeze, but just there's a little bit of wind, which is actually quite nice. So yeah, it's 11:30, so we're getting closer to brunch. Actually starting to get hungry now. So brunch in a few. That's the plan. Pack up everything. One more bath, whatever you would call it. At least it was much more than a second this time. Probably close to a minute in the water, so that's good. It's not crowded, but there's more people than it's usually is. But it's vacation time, Sunday. Weather is just beautiful, so it's a nice beach, so you would expect more people. Anyway, see, this is what I'm talking about. Pure blue sky.